I love that story about imagining what your heart truly desires, and maybe it should be taught in kindergarten. When you see children do meditation, do they immediately realize the I am? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I think it's really vital that we change our education system. To me, it seems like one of the most important things in our society is the education of kids, and we tend to put the least amount of money into this and the least amount of research. Yes, I think that teaching meditation is so important. Teaching this subject is so important. Teaching therapy is so important. And then predominantly teaching kids play as the form of learning. You know, so what is it that the kid wants to play? And then how does that transform into learning? Because play isn't like a thing that should be done for half an hour as a treat in break time. It's the natural inkling of what the child wants to learn, rather than forcing them to learn algebra or words. You have to encourage the child to find its passions and interests, not passion seeking, but passions as in, you know, the tiger likes to stalk prey, the monkey loves to climb, the fish swims, the bird loves to fly. Got to find what that child loves. This is a lot more prominent though in your home country because there's a lot more Waldorf schools and Steiner schools. So this is more in the mentality, but not in most countries. And then nothing needs to be rushed. You know, God is in the detail. We're going to do this, stamp it, so then we can go and play. Like one thing, this is something you can question if you have kids. We live near a kindergarten, and you know, in the break time, the kids scream a lot, and most humans think that this is them having fun, and that this is a positive thing. And I don't know in the end, but I'm not sure if that's true. Like, what other animal does its work, then has half an hour of play, and then run around screaming in what sounds like pain? Not in what sounds like joy or laughter, but in what sounds like pain. Like, imagine if we had dogs and they did work, and then they went outside for half an hour play, and they're barking and screeching and howling the whole time. Like, would you see that as a happy, balanced dog? Like, or if we take out dogs because they live with us, so that's more confusing, you know, and we encourage this kind of crazy play. But if we took monkeys and we put lots of baby monkeys together, and if you watch a monkey in Asia or in whole countries where they actually live, yeah, they make sounds. But if we put them all together and they're making sounds constantly, and they're just running around chaotically screaming, would we interpret that as them being happy or distressed? I would see that as being distressed in a monkey. But we take kids, we put them in this big playground, we educate them, then we let them out and they go crazy screaming, and we call that happiness. We call that excitement, we call that play. Is that really what that is? So next time you're at your kid's school, watch the expressions of the kids and watch the way in which our society indoctrinates us as to what happiness is. They take out what you have been told about the situation and interpret it from looking at the kid. Is the kid looking like it's in pain or enjoying itself? And I would say they mostly look like they're in pain. They're kind of, ah. Sometimes they look like they're enjoying themselves, but most of the time it looks like pain and overexcitement. But overexcitement from an anxious place.